Hey guys, if you haven't heard, OPI has done a nail polish collection collaboration with the one and only Gwen Stefani. I'm super excited about this collection because she is one of my style icons. She has just such awesome style with her hair, her makeup, her music, her vocals. Everything is pretty freaking awesome. So I was very excited when this collection came out. I don't have a picture of all of the nail polishes in the collection, but you can find that at OPI.com, and it'll be the first thing that comes up if you are logging on pretty soon after the release of the collection. But I do have two samples and some swatches to show you, and as well I'm going to compare one of them with two other polishes that appear to be similar. So let's get started with the two polishes that I have. So the first color I have to show you is Icing in Color, and this is a really gorgeous and interesting color. It's kind of a deep burgundy, a dark red, a blood red. It's a little bit of a brown. It's a really interesting color. I feel like there are other colors that you might find that you think are similar to it, but this one is actually all on its own. It's just a little interesting other than just being a dark red. OPI is calling this finish a cream gloss. It doesn't seem all that different from a regular cream, which is basically a shiny, no glitter, no micro glitter, no sparkle, nothing type of finish. Except it's not quite as shiny as a regular cream, but it's not as dull as something like a plastic finish or a matte finish. So it's kind of an in-between, which is really interesting. So this is the second color that I have. It is called 4 in the Morning, and it's sort of a gunmetal gray, dark gray, off black sort of color. And OPI is calling this finish Satin. The picture that's shown here is just the nail polish. There is no top coat on it. So you can see that it is a little bit drier and a little matte, but not so dull that I would call it a matte polish. So it's somewhere between sort of the plastic, regular cream shine finish. This second picture shows the polish with a layer of top coat on top. So you can see that that actually kind of drastically changes the color of the nail polish. It makes it a lot darker, and it makes those little flecks in the polish a lot more visible with higher contrast. It makes it look like a regular nail polish because it does add that shine, but it also makes it a really gorgeous color as well. So at first sight, I would say that it appears to be just sort of an off black, but if you have a lot of nail polish and are really discriminating about the color that you choose, I would look into this one because it's really interesting and slightly and just different enough to make it very unique. And on that note, I'm actually going to move into a quick little comparison, comparing 4 in the Morning to two other polishes that I own that are sort of a gunmetal charcoal color. So as you can see here, I'm comparing it to a Sally Hansen Extreme Wear color. And that one is called Gunmetal. And the other polish I'm comparing it to is by Essie, and that one is called Over the Edge. So here you can see what the colors look like side by side. On my index finger, I am wearing Gunmetal. On my middle finger, I'm wearing 4 in the Morning. And on my ring finger, the one at the bottom, I'm wearing Over the Edge. And I am wearing 4 in the Morning with a top coat, so you can kind of compare how they all look with a top coat, because obviously without the top coat, it definitely has a unique look to it. I think from the bottles, they kind of look similar, especially Over the Edge. Once I kind of actually applied gunmetal to my nail, I was just, okay, this is ridiculous. This doesn't look anything close, but I thought I would just show you the comparison anyway. I would definitely say that 4 in the Morning and Over the Edge look similar. 4 in the Morning definitely looks a lot darker in the bottle, but it looks like they have sort of similar undertones. 4 in the Morning applied amazingly well. Of course, it has the OPI standard wide nail polish brush, which I personally love because I have larger nails. But it applied really opaque in two coats, like perfectly opaque. The Essie Over the Edge, I find Essie always has a little bit of a problem with the density of the pigmentation, and I had to actually apply at least 3 coats to get over the edge, looking really nice and opaque compared to 4 in the morning. So I think OPI, this entire collection, I'm going to assume they're all awesome because the two I have both are perfectly opaque in 2 coats. Whereas the SC polish is not so great. It feels a little watery and a little runnier. The Sally Hansen one is fine. It's actually pretty decently pigmented, but the color comparison is just anywhere close. And as you can tell from the picture as well, the other 2 polishes have a little bit of streaking, whereas 4 in the morning has none of that business going on. It's just a perfectly smooth application and there's no streaking or anything, so it's just kind of awesome. And that's one of the things I love about OPI polishes. I almost never, actually I can't remember an instance where I've ever had a problem with streaking with an OPI polish. So that is basically it. This is my little rave about the OPI Gwen Stefani nail polish collection collaboration. If you guys want to find out more, check out OPI's website, opi.com, or just go buy some nail polishes of your own. In Canada, I buy my OPI nail polishes. You can often find them at hair salons that sell nail polishes, or you can find OPI at sort of nail salons like Vos Nails and things like that. But I usually get my OPI polishes from a hair salon called Chatters. Yeah. So I hope you guys like this little rave review, what have you, comparison. And I will be using these in some tutorials coming up. Don't forget to check out more information on opi.com and go to your local store where OPI polishes are sold and get you some Gwen Stefani. That is it for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye.